Tutorial for MySecondScript. In this video, we'll walk through MySecondScript and see how it works. This script creates a task almost identical to my first script, but instead of showing words that the subject has to remember, apple, chair, etc., we show images of those objects. For this tutorial, you'll need the images that we use in the script, so start by going to the demo page for MySecondScript and downloading the images from the Stimuli and Files tab. It's next to the Script tab that you use to copy this script to your account. In Neurotask, you can add your own images, videos, and sounds to your experiments. Here's how. Click the cloud with an arrow icon. Drag and drop your files into the window. When they've loaded, press Update. The files are now available for you to use in your script. Back on your writing page, you should now be able to see the files that you've uploaded in the Quick Reference panel under Files and Stimuli, Image Files. Now let's turn to the script. When using images in an experiment, we highly recommend that you preload them all. When you preload an image, the computer won't move forward in the script until the image has fully loaded and is ready to be shown instantaneously. If you don't tell the computer to preload your images and a subject runs your experiment on a slow computer, your images could load slowly in the middle of your study. In fact, if you instructed the computer to only show the image for a short amount of time, it's possible that the computer would have to move along before the image had even finished loading. For smooth and accurate presentation, and especially if brief presentation times are critical to your experiment, it's important to preload your images so that your experiment runs perfectly even if a subject uses a slow computer. To preload the 8 images, we call the preload function with the name of each file in quotation marks, followed by a semicolon. Make sure the file names that you put here match the file names in your Quick Reference panel. In line 17, we make the computer wait until all images have finished preloading before it continues. This ensures millisecond precise presentation time during our experiment. Just like in my first script, we use the instruction function, which shows our text with an OK button beneath the text, which the subject can click when they've finished reading. In lines 21 to 59, you'll notice a similar pattern of displaying a stimulus, waiting 2 seconds, removing the stimulus from the screen, waiting 1 second, and repeating. There are 2 differences though. Because the stimulus is an image, we use the setImage function to display our preloaded images, with the file name inside quotation marks as the argument. Then, to remove the image, we use the hideImage function, which doesn't require an argument, just like the clear function doesn't require an argument for text. After showing our 8 stimuli, we use the large input function that we used in my first script to let the subject type what they remember. The string in the first argument is what's displayed above the empty text field. The string in the second argument is the label that their response will be saved under in our experiment's data. Now that you understand how MySecondScript works, try making some changes to the copy of it in your own account. Why not try adding more of your own images? Just make sure that the file name you put in the preload and setImage functions matches the actual file name in the Quick Reference panel. You could also try adding another set of instructions in the middle of the experiment, changing the presentation time of the images, or changing the large input data label. If you change this label, run your experiment using the play button, then go to your data page. You'll see the responses you just typed saved under your new label. Have fun!